Very much.
So without any further ado, I would like to present to you the chairman of the Board of Electrical Engineers, Engineer Francis D. Mapile.
Thank you very much. I was listening to the speaker a while ago, si Ma'am Divina Jola. It's about the family and napakaganda nung kanyang talk tungkol sa family. You can see in my background, this is my family. So I'm making use of my virtual background, my family. These are my kids. Tama siya, and I agree with her that family is an important aspect of our life. It's a basic unit of the society, no? At sabi nga ni not only that, sabi din ni Pope John the 23rd, the family is the first essential cell of human society. So I'm so happy that your chapter is not only thinking of your expertise as electrical engineers, but as well as the totality of a human being, a person with a family. And sabi nga ni Michael J. Fox, families is not an important thing. It is everything. It is everything. So, with this, in having said all of this, I hope that you guys continue to think about your family, think about all the sacrifices also that they have. While it is true that you're not only sacrificing for them, but your family is sacrificing for the family as well, especially those you left behind in the Philippines. And I was formerly an OFW, and I can relate how difficult it is to be away from the family, especially during the times that my kid was starting to grow up. I left the Philippines when my youngest is 6 months old at that time. So it's really, really very difficult. And during that time, the culture is different in Riyadh. The culture in Saudi Arabia and the Middle East is a shock to all of us. It's a shock for us OFW. But at least nowadays, you'll be able to get to see your family via a lot of application, via the technology that we have right now, thanks to all this technology, all the apps. During our times, what we have is only by phone, which will cost you a lot of money by spending a lot of money so that you will be able to hear the voice of your family. And also you have to, we call it merong voice state that we have. But of course, nothing can replace, of course, the presence and the hug and the warmth of the hug of every members of the family. Iba pa din po yun. Kahit kausap mo siya via the technology, you may be able to touch at least and you get to see them, but there's really a big difference in a face-to-face encounter with the family. And seminars like this and webinars like this given to you by our expert Ludivina is something that you need to to fully appreciate, so that it will open your mind, it will open your hearts, it will open a lot of things, so that you people will be able to fully understand the importance of family. All of the things that you do, you sacrifice, is nothing compared to a complete family. You have to be inspired by your family, and your family must be your inspiration as well. So please continue with this kind of seminar. Please continue with the development of yourself as a whole, not only as a specialized engineer, but as well as a total person. So having said that, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and may you have more happiness with your family. And please do not forget that the family that prays together stays together. Magandang hapon po sa gabi pala dito, hapon sa inyo. At maraming salamat sa pag-imbita mo sa akin, President Luis. Salamat po at keep up the good works. And Ma'am Ludivina, maraming salamat on behalf of the electrical engineering industry. Salamat po. Back to you, President Luis.
Malawak na yung kanyang karanasan. She is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Nursing and a licensed nurse. Okay, working in Saudi Arabian Airlines for almost 6 years as a IT stewardess. And back in the Philippines, she was also highly involved in international non-profit organizations. And one of which is the Junior Chamber International, or JCI, a leading global network of young active citizens that provides development opportunities to empower young people that create positive change through leadership and service to community. She became an official Toastmaster last year, August 2019, and she is now the current president of Mapile Toastmasters Riyadh. She represents the club in area contest also this year with Toastmaster Ahmed Mwashi. Ladies and gentlemen, and of course our family members online, let's all welcome Madam Michelle Ninanga.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat at sa inyo rin mga nasa Pilipinas. Bali po, kasama namin si Toastmaster Engineer Orlando Villafania sa aming club na Toastmasters. So, andito kami ngayon para po magbahagi kung ano ang meron sa aming organisasyon. Toastmaster was first introduced to me. It is an international non-profit organization that helps develop our whole leadership skills and public speaking skills. Wow. But I'm not a leader. I don't want even to lead. I'm not even comfortable speaking in public. What is it for me then? The good news is Toastmaster structure is to cultivate communication skills. Yes, that's what I want. How many misunderstandings, broken relationships, or unsuccessful plans have I had in my life just because of misunderstanding? I do not know how to communicate my thoughts, to express my feelings, to appropriate it. Even if I have the best intentions. Have you been in this situation? Have you been in this situation? Tagalogin ko ba? Ayan. So, mahirap talaga, di ba? Kahit na ang ang talino natin, or you have the skills, if you don't know how to communicate it, that's the problem. Even now, in companies worldwide, they don't just look at your curriculum vitae or your work experience or educational background. How they gauge you as an aspiring employee for the company is how you are during interview, right? If you are good in communication skills and if you have leadership skills. Good news, Toastmasters is an international known organization. So companies, once they know that you have this background, it's already a plus point for your CV. This year, I was elected as the president of a mixed nationality club called Mabuhay Toastmasters Club, which most of you or some of you have already attended via Zoom meeting. Tama po ba? Sino po yung mga naka-attend na? Wala! Kaya, sa susunod, kayo na yun. I would like to confess that my selfish lazy self does not want any position in the club. Meaning, I don't want any responsibilities or demanding commitments. Sino bang may gusto ng ganun? Kasi non-profit nga, di ba kung papapagulo yung sarili. Imagine if all people have this kind of mindset. What kind of world would it be? A selfish, passive person who does not have leadership or public speaking skills. And what's worse, a substandard communication skills. What kind of world would it be? Oh, pandemic. And people with this kind of mindset, the world needs a leader.
And the challenge is, will you accept it? Will you accept it? Time is crucial and the choice is yours. Back.
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Michelle, for that very important words. And kanina nga napag-usapan natin with the first speaker yung change within the family that is quite constant. And now Madam Michelle is speaking of change as well. But if you give us more inspirational words, not to talk about Ohm's law or electrical calculations, but I just learned that because I just learned back there that he is also an electrical engineer. Senior electrical engineer and energy business analyst for 7 years and counting. Also, he provides energy businesses with financial and technical business analysis to maximize organizational profit. We conduct technical training for engineer clients to help them manage their organizational assets. Ladies and gentlemen, and also the people in the online world, let's all welcome Engineer Ahmed Muaisin.
Hello everyone. I decided to join Toastmasters. And this is where the fun starts. Toastmasters helped me in developing a lot of communication skills which I really needed in my work as an electrical engineer. I developed the skills of presentation. I developed the skills of debating with people. I developed the skills of persuasion and conveying messages and ideas to other people without hurting them or offending. You know, it's very important. When you have these skills, people will start appreciating you. When you have these skills, people will start listening to you. In order to get people attention to listen to you, it is so valuable. Not all people are willing to listen to you. They don't know you, so why are they listening to you? It's because you have very effective communication skills and you speak ideas clearly. Toastmasters taught me those things. They taught me to communicate my ideas in a very clear way, which me and you can understand. And it would be a lot easier for us to start negotiating and talking about it, taking them to further steps. I started applying what I learned in Toastmasters in my work. So, for example, I started with my boss. I started talking with my boss about ideas that I have. We want to implement this in the business, we want to do this in the business. Let's start doing that in the business. And now I will promote it to some managerial position, doing some business analysis for the company. I'm also helping several other organizations in finding their own motto and motive in doing the business in the energy management system. Communication skills are very important. But the problem is, we don't really know the importance of them till we fall in the trap of losing customers, the trap of losing people, or the trap of losing your loved ones. It happened. Communication skills is not only in engineering or all it is for everyone. Me, you, your family, your dad, your mom, and me. Everything is about communication. With that, Toastmasters is a great place where you can develop these skills while making mistakes and no one is going to judge you. Because this is where you are supposed to make mistakes. If you don't make the mistakes now, you will make them later in the real world. And it's going to be a lot costly. And went in the club, or went in the Toastmasters. For that, I give myself a tap for doing a good job joining the club. I've been in the club now for like 2 years, and I'm happy with the progress that I've made in terms of communication and leadership skills. For that, I would like to ask all of you who have the urge to develop their communication and leadership skills to step front and join Toastmasters, because it's the place where you can develop a very great set of skills that you are going to need, if not now, then definitely in the future. So that's it for me. Back to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for such words and such inspiration. Thank you for sharing your story to us.
Okay, let's proceed na po sa ating blackout game.
Kick